There's quite a few advantages of virtualizing SAP. We see clients very interested in moving SAP to virtual machines for, first of all, things like scheduled maintenance and being able to simply live migrate virtual machines to hardware so I can do easier hardware maintenance. Business continuity and disaster recovery is far simpler when my SAP workloads run in VMs. And another major benefit is the fact that I can do very simple and elegant cloning and snapshotting of virtual machines. And that allows me to do things such as test patches. If there is a problem with an upgrade, I can quickly roll back in seconds. And it simply makes the availability of your SAP workloads often improve over what they had been previously when they were in a non-virtualized environment. There's both technical and non-technical barriers that are perceived for virtualizing SAP. But in reality, the technical barriers are really false today. There's no performance problem that would result from running an SAP workload in a virtual machine. And we've had many customers that have attested to that fact. A few years ago, when organizations might have tried to virtualize SAP on, say, older server hardware or even older virtualization platforms, they might have had some problems. But those problems have been solved via technology for more than 2 years, and that's why we're seeing that increase. The only other barrier is not the technology itself, but it's simply the people and changing mindsets and getting folks to understand that this is possible. And once folks do, we often see that they save considerable costs in terms of both CapEx and support costs by running their SAP workloads in virtual machines as opposed to running them in their traditional infrastructures. Really, the barriers, like I said, are no longer technical, but simply non-technical and associated with people and process. So the steps is really more about education. There's numerous online resources that help organizations research and learn best practices for virtualizing SAP workloads. And simply SAP themselves is a terrific resource because they will point customers in the direction to virtualize their workloads, and they will show customers best practices for how to effectively do it today.